Hello there, it's Aussie Star Wars Nerd, and I just figured out what happened to all of these stormtroopers from Ahsoka Episode 6, titled Far, Far Away. As most of you would know, in the finale of Rebels, Thrawn's Star Destroyer, the Chimera, was taken to another galaxy after Ezra Bridger lured these space whales called Purrgil to it, taking himself, Thrawn, and the thousands of crew members on board it away to where we now know as a planet called Peridia, which was part of the Purrgil's migration path. Anyway, given that both Thrawn and Ezra survived the journey and were probably in the most likely place to die, it's safe to assume that almost all the crew on board also survived the journey relatively unharmed, with much less damage to their armor than how we see them in Ahsoka. So what happened to them? When Sabine is freed by Thrawn, she gets attacked by a group of what I believe is basically this planet's equivalent of Tusken Raiders. They wield mainly staffs, which is where my theory comes in. These troopers quite likely were sent off in scouting patrols by Thrawn to survey the area after they made it to the planet, where most of them would have been ambushed by the bandits, who would have hit the troopers with their staffs, shattering and cracking it, which you can tell is exactly how the armor was broken. Most of these damages are from impact, not blasters or lightsabers. And yes, I know some of the bandits had blasters, which is why I say most. If you take a closer look at some of the shin pieces or shoulders on the troopers, you can see that a few of them have almost blaster-sized bits of gold on them. Some of the troopers even have pieces of armor that are grey rather than white, meaning that they could be completely replaced pieces altogether. This brings me on to the coolest thing about all of this. If the troopers got shot or hit, how did they survive? In short, they didn't. The troopers died there, but were brought back alive like zombies by the Night Sisters' magic. This isn't a far-fetched theory at all. We know that Night Sisters are able to bring back their own kind from the dead, turning them into zombies, and they were working with Thrawn on Peridia. The armor is also tied to the troopers and looks like it would take a long time to put on and remove, so I would have to guess that they are just wearing the armor constantly. Also, the gold used to repair the stormtroopers' armor is the same color as the gold worn by Night Sister Merrin in the Jedi Fallen Order game. Everything just seems to make so much sense. These troopers aren't even called stormtroopers. If you turn on the subtitles for the episode, you will see that they have been renamed to night troopers. Let me know what you think about this theory in the comments. Thank you for watching and may the Force be with you.